Let's talk about what happens when we sort of want to do something. Like, it's not like sort of, we actually, the heart's desire is to do the thing, whatever is the thing. But we are not doing that mostly because of fear what people gonna think about us. And people, maybe it's our friends, maybe it's our family, maybe it's our Aunt Karen, maybe it's our neighbor, it doesn't really matter. And I wanted to share my own experience because I think it's such a universal thing. Somehow we think that successful people like, let's say, Alex Hormozy, he didn't have it. He had it. He still has it. He just learned to overcome it. I actually discovered in one of his latest podcasts about it because in my mind was that he was just like going for it. And I'm going to share something that really changed that for me. And it was the death of my friend. He died from pancreas cancer. When he was in his last months of life, or maybe even last weeks, and when he died, it's just like it just suddenly my brain realized that nobody ever will be taking the last breath for us. Your last breath will be your last breath. My last breath will be my last breath, not my neighbors, not my families, not my friends, not my acquaintances. So in that moment when people take their last breath, I don't know, I haven't experienced that obviously, but I don't think anything matters. Only how much we have lived, how much we have loved, how much we have overcome ourselves. His passing, his transitioning to other realms, whatever we choose to believe, has impacted me so deeply, and that has created not scarcity, but sense of urgency in life. So I stopped postponing things that I used to postpone. It created this sense of that, okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, yes, let's create it. Okay, yes, let's see what happens. It's just a sense of let's go for it. And whenever the doubt creeps in, because they do, especially doubt about, yeah, but what other people will think of me, this moment of transition, which in a way it's a bit surreal because how I'm supposed to know how it feels? Like I don't know. But it's very present in me. And I'm like, no, we are going for it. No, we are creating it. No, I'm doing it. I'm posting it. And over time, doing it again and again and again, and allowing this small or not so small things to compound on top of each other, what it creates within is a sense of freedom, that I am free to be fully who I want to be. Like I'm free to walk through life in my innermost essence. To be so solid, so sure in myself that other people's opinions can't really affect me. The interesting part is that also, since I started to do that and since I started to behave that way, the only commentary I receive is the comments of support, of the comments of admiration. I haven't received anything less than that. Like, there is only inspiration and support coming my way. If you are the person who is thinking about doing something, but there is unexplainable fear, or maybe you can't even label it as fear, it's more like the invisible chains inside of you, around you, that stopping you to do the thing, not because something actually tangible can happen. You understand with your logical mind, well, nothing can happen. But you are maybe scared of making yourself, exposing yourself, putting yourself out there, making yourself to be seen. Then, God, like, you know, if there would be a restaurant that could sell that feeling of freedom just for people to taste it, but there is not. and never gonna be there. So, meaning if you could go into like some coffee shop, restaurant and order, I wanna taste what it will feel like after me doing the thing, after I will do the thing that is scaring me. I wanna taste how it's gonna feel within me. And once you taste it, you would be doing one thing after another, I promise you. There is this sense of expansion, of freedom, of like, whew, next, what else? Let's go for it, let's do that. But the only way we can experience that feeling is to actually by doing the thing that scares us, that feels a bit, that creates friction within us. So fear and excitement, it's the same thing. It's what meaning we attach to the feeling that we experience in our mind. Meaning, if we decide, reframe it, that no, I'm not scared, I'm overly excited, it feels different because we have attached different meaning to it. So every time when you feel this like contraction within, no, but I would like to do it, but reframe it for yourself. I'm overly excited instead of I'm scared. Like, oh my God, this will be so cool. And I promise you something gonna shift within you. Try it for yourself. And life is like a big laboratory. And we are scientists in the lab. So just out of curiosity, do something that feels scary or overly exciting. Something that you would like to do, but for whatever reason you keep sabotaging yourself and not doing that. I don't know, maybe you want to make your first post on Instagram, maybe you want to start your YouTube channel, maybe you want to start your business, like whatever that is. Maybe you want to ask that girl out, that man out, like whatever that is. Just for sake of discovering the feeling within you, the feeling of freedom, the feeling of overcoming yourself, the feeling of growing, the feeling of becoming. Because fortunately or unfortunately, the only way we can achieve that feeling, the only way we can experience that feeling in our lives is by doing the thing that feels scary again and again and again. We cannot order it on Amazon. We cannot order it in a restaurant just to get a glimpse of it. We cannot inject it inside of us. We actually have to do the thing, and then the feeling gets created within us. On the other side, I know it sounds so cheesy because on the other side is freedom, but that's true. On the other side is freedom, and I wish you to experience that. Because that freedom on the other side, it's not like on the other continent, on the other country, in the other community. It's not there, it's within you. And what's within you, it's always with you. What I'm saying is that your life will become so much more beautiful. Your personal experience of your life will become much more beautiful. And it's so worth it. So, what is the thing that you keep wanting to do but keep postponing to do? And what is one massive, imperfect, bold action that you could do today to start the thing? Not for achieving a certain goal, but because untangling the tension within you and moving towards freedom. Because it's so worth it. Guys, I wish you amazing, glorious day. Remember, you deserve a beautiful life. Life of depth, meaning, love, connection, and life where we feel proud about who we are. Go and create one for yourself. I wish you well.